Let's all be seated. My dear people of God, the celebration of the 1st of November is like a prelude, a foretaste in heaven. Imagine our vocation, that of being with God, seeing Him as He is. Let me kind of redirect you to the beautiful first reading. Here is the Lamb seated on the throne, and the choirs of angels singing for Him. And here are people dressed in white, carrying palms. And the elderly, the old one, asked John, "Who are they?" And John says, "You know better than I do, Lord." And the old one, I'll call him God the Father, says, "They are those whose sins were washed clean by the blood of the Lamb." They were the ones who were saved from the great trial. In that vision of John, he saw 144,000 of the redeemed. I don't think he counted them. I don't think he was using a computer or a clicker just to count them. This was the idea that he put into writing because of the great insight that from all corners of the world, there will be people who would represent all of the redeemed, an exact number, 12 times 12, 144. Multiply that, it will be 144,000. That means myriads and myriads of souls will be saved by the blood of the Lamb. Don't think about numerics. Think about infinity. The potential of the power of God to cleanse the souls of those who cling to Him. Our potential to be with those who are redeemed already. So here is a beautiful imagery of what heaven will be. A feast of a great number of people singing praises to God. And if we are to customize, if we are to tailor down what we have heard from the first two readings, we are now convinced that there is no way for the grace of God for me to ridicule that, to put that into mockery, to put that into the side. I must avail myself of the grace of God so that one day I will be with the choirs of angels and of the redeemed praising God, singing His praises. And for that, I have the beatitude. I have Jesus' Sermon on the Mount to be my manifesto of faith, that I believe that He will make me blessed if I rely on Him, that if I am an instrument of peace, He will take me into His kingdom, that if I am merciful towards others, then He will show mercy towards me. You can multiply all of these enumerated things in the Beatitudes, and all these will be yours. All this will be ours, because God has set His seal upon us so that we could enter His kingdom. There is already a certainty of who we are. Who am I? Child of God, with a beautiful future. Where I am going to, into that kingdom. How do I get there? Here. The gospel. How do we get there? By making ourselves reflections of a God who is merciful, who is a peacemaker, who provides everything. Let us be mirrors then of God. Let us be reflections then of God. Because this is the surest way to enter into heaven. So today, as we celebrate All Saints' Day, we know that our vocation is to be with God and be happy with Him. We know who we are. All we've got to do is to follow what He has outlined for us to do, so that every step in our life on this planet will be contributing to our attainment of God's eternal life for us. May God bless us.